Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob, and I call myself Sansomi. And time for another episode of the Welling Save. And let me just start by saying that if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would be very happy if you did. And for you that are subscribed, thank you very, very much. Now, we have had a little bit of a roller coaster so far this season. Only played 7 games, so yeah. We have a couple of new players, as we've said, and they need to hopefully get to know each other in order to play better together. I might be considering maybe I should, looking at the schedule of what we are playing. We do have that, yes, as often as possible. I think we need team bonding to get the player to know each other and so on and so forth, so that they get to know each other as quick as possible. So let's get into this first game of this episode. It's Newport County away, and let's see what kind of players we can use today. Turney injured, out for about 7 weeks. That's a major blow for us, I think. So let's see what we can find. Oh, Freddie Stewart is injured as well. That means I'm gonna have to put in Paris Maghoma there. That's a bit of a slip, but he can be on the bench. He's not he's just light injured at the moment, so let's keep him on the bench. And or maybe we should, yeah, I'll take Tyler Morton over there, give him the opportunity to come in if needed. I know we have Ismail Bojang that can play for Turney, but he's in a fitness worrying. So I'm just looking if we had anybody else. We have Indiana, but he's injured as well. So yeah, I guess there's nothing. Oh, I remember. We do have Parenzi that can play as a left midfielder. Let's put him in and see. Not the best of them, but he can play there. So I guess that can be the thing. And then Bojang takes his position in the as a substitute. Yes, we're not going to have any left defender though to be able to come in, but I guess we can live with that. So let's just see Tim Egan, Steve Dunn, Neil Moore. Yeah, this looks like the real team that we're going to play with. Let's just jump into it, and we can see Moore and Wiggett are playing good together. Maghoma and Edsets has a link up, so yeah, the more players that gets linked up, the better we'll most likely get to play. Folks not fully fit, but yeah, we're gonna use him anyway. Morton has not a number for this year. Oh, maybe, yeah, I gave his number to someone else and then I didn't give him a number. Okay. Because I know he played last season, so I meant, what in God's name? I usually don't take away numbers, I just switch through them, so. But this time I took away his number, so yeah, he had to get a new one. Let's see, official team sheets here. It's going to be interesting to see if we can stand up, if we can get back into, we're done underdogs, so, because I know this is going to be a tough season. I've already put my heart and soul into that thingamajig, since I think we don't have a good enough team to be in this division, to be honest. But of course we want to stay, and I wouldn't say no to going out if I'm to be honest, if I could guarantee to keep my job, but I'm worried that I will lose my job if we go out. So yeah, That's why I want us to stay. Here's Prosa. Oh, as said, Terenzi. Terenzi gets it into Petrie. Petrie gets it to the goalkeeper, hitting Homer. Folks. Oh, that's a bad pass by Folks. More. Putting an end to that attack, but it ends up in their ownership anyway, the ball. Same with that one. Now we win the ball. Folks tries to... he was offside. He was offside, wasn't he? He wasn't? Ooh. That was a really good chance then. And he hit the post in there. Oh. Hey. Come on. Oh, get the ball away without getting any cards. 15 minutes into the game. Done. Petrie. Done. More. Mahoma. More. Done. Adset. Done. Mahoma. Done. Mahoma. More. All the way back to Toby Egan. He tries to read Terenzi there. It reaches him and Dunn. Petrie. Folks. I think he's going to pass Dunn there. Yeah, and Dunn gets it in. And there's Prosa! Chris Prosa, 1-0 for Welling United. How cool isn't that then? We take the lead. Good, good, good. Nicely balanced by Prosa there. Gets his body in order to do that shot. Perfect. Let's hope we can continue to be the better team in this game, because that's what we have been, I feel. And yeah, closing in on a playoff position, that's that feels a bit weird, to be honest. I can see that Folks is getting really, really tired, which isn't good. But he's going to play in the first half, and I think I'm going to give him at least 5-10 minutes in the second half, and maybe then we'll bring back Morton, Tyler Morton, to play. Let's see, Pampa Fest, because I want it to be that one. And we're 1-0 up after the first half, and that's it's the 3 points that matters to me anyway. I don't really care about all these other. I don't have the yeah, I wouldn't say no to scoring a lot of goals and stuff like that, but the 3 points is of course the important thing, more important than anything else. So now we need to keep. It's better to keep a good defense than to. Oh, Petrie! Oh my God, Petrie! Woohoo! I think we're going to do the change now. I think Tyler Morton is going to come on. Eddie Petrie is getting a bit tired as well, so Solomon Okoro is going to come in. I don't really know if he's good in that position. Maybe I'm going to have a look in the tactics here, what they say about the star rating here. 3, I think it's the same if I, yeah, process just losing a star. So this is what it's going to be. Yeah, cancel. And so here we go. Mike Homer gets it into Prosa. Ooh! Seems like we have a bit better than they have in the second half. In the first half, they actually have most of the ball, I felt. Most of the highlighted situations were... Oh, I should have kept my mouth shut. Oh. Well, well, well. At least he didn't score. As I was going to say, in the first half, it looked like, even though we scored, they had more of the ball in these highlighted situation. Now, in the second half, we have had more of the ball, and there is Tyler Morton! And it's 2-0 for Welling. Oh, how nice. Good ball there. And such a weird way that he passes the ball there, Proser. I wonder if he got scared from that when he hit the post. And now... So, yeah. But let's see. We're going to take out Oscar Terenzi because he's really tired. So, Ismaili Bojang is going to come on. And they score. Dang it. I felt secure that we were going to get our 3 points. Now I'm going to have to bite my nails the last 10 minutes here. That's not good. I'm going to keep doing... I'm going to go through with the changes. And I've done all the changes I can do when it comes to changing players. So, yeah. Come on, Welling. Let's not... Oh, and 5 minutes of added time. That's not good for me. Oh, take the ball. No, don't let them come. Don't let them score. Oh, good. Oh, Kura to Proser. Proser losing that ball. Bojang losing that ball. Here they come. Mahoma. Oh, it's been good today. Proser's been losing the ball a lot. That's not good. Oh! Mahoma, yes. Morton. No. Bad pass by Morton. Keep a hold of the ball. Curry just hoisting it away? What are we doing? Get a grip of the ball and pass it around a bit. Oh, this is dangerous. We had 3 points in our hands and now we've lost them. 2-2. Will they even score a last one? Dang it. What a shame. What a shame. More. Oh, here they come though. Marriott. Still 2 minutes to go. Morton. Breaking that up. Curry taking the ball. Finding Bojang. Bojang. Can he surpass the players? Can he get it into... Pass the fuck... I'm not allowed to say that, am I? Pass the ball. That's it. That's it. And there's Proser. Oh, I want this 3 points. We need them. We're in desperate need of 3 points. Don't know. Well, at least we didn't lose, but it feels like a loss when we were 2-0 up, so close to the end of the game. And then it ended up 2-2. That's just a shame. I'm so disappointed in that point loss because we did control the game there, and then all of a sudden they get 2 quick goals. I can't accept this. I mean, I need to be a bit disappointed in them. I'm not going to throw my water bottle or things like that, but I'm going to be disappointed in them. And for you guys, I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here. Time for a league game home against Crew, Alexandria, and they are a bit higher than us. And yeah, let's move in and see what we can do. What kind of players we can use today. I've already done some changes, haven't I? I have changed Freddie Stewart being back. Even though Mike Holman made it really good actually last game. So I'm considering putting him in on the bench instead of Jordan Marwood. But at the same time, I want to get Marwood into the team as well. I believe him to be a good player, so yeah, it's a bit of a dilemma. Paris is past his best years to train, so to speak, while Jordan is only 20. He's 5 years younger, so more impact if he plays to his training is what I believe. So yeah, that's why I have decided to do this. I am sorry, I'm feeling a bit sluggish in my throat today, so if you do find it that I am clearing my throat a lot and stuff like that, I do apologize for that, but yeah, it's something that I have to do, I guess. And yeah, I don't think there is much more I can do. I'm gonna play with this team. Let's just get ourselves. Oh, wait a minute. What happens if I do like this? No, we lose half a star. So let's keep Terency. I'm not glad that Martin Turney is out for another 6 weeks. That's going to be a bit of a problem for us. And Terency is lacking of much fitness. And now it's Stewart coming in for Paris. The bad thing about that is that there's no link up between Stewart and Adshead yet, which there was between Macoma and Adshead, so because they played last season together. So yeah, here we are though. This first half is up and running. We're playing at home against Crew. And as I've said, we are not here to fight for promotion in any way or shape or form. We're here to find a way to be able to stay in this division, and might hope for players like Proser and... Oh! 1-0 for Welling. Eddie Petrie. I mean, like the players that I've borrowed, Petrie, Proser, Neil Moore, especially Neil Moore and Proser, those two players are at their last contract, a year of their contract in United, and hopefully they decide that they're not good enough, so they kick them out and we will be able to sign them on a free transfer. That's my wishes, but that was my wishes last season, and then they got new contract. It looks like they've only gotten 1-year contracts, which means that it will run out this season as well. And yeah, since we're playing in a different division this season, and we're not making those great games like we did last season, which which gave us the the promotion. So of course I'm hoping that if we stay in this division and they don't do really good, hopefully United will throw them out and end their career or end their time at Manchester. And Chris Proser 2-0, and that would mean that we could sign them, and hopefully we would be quick off the mark so that nobody else gets to offer them contract before they sign for us. But yeah, lots of if and when and what. Let's stay in the moment. We have a 2-0 lead over Crew at home. This is an interesting and nice situation at the moment, I must say. Let's hope that this can continue. Every single goal is a blessing. And there's Proser again, and Proser, he didn't get any power behind it when he throwed himself in that last situation, but it gets a corner out of it. That's it. Petrie is there, but it's headed away. Stewart running for that ball. Stewart gets it. Stewart with a yellow card. Maybe I should... Oh, folks, did not catch up with that one. A yellow card this early in the game is actually kind of nervous. It is a bit nervous to have that. Oh. Ooh. Well, they pushed another player. That's... You're not allowed to do that. Is this a replay? It had to be, but I didn't see any shove there. I didn't see him push anybody there. It looked like it in the first situation, in the live version, so to speak. And yeah, 2-0 up here. It's a good thing. We want to stay. Of course, we want to do as good as possible in the start of the league. It's much harder to get your team start working at the end of the season. When you're down and out in those relegation situations, you don't want to be there. We can still end up there, but the further away from that we are, the happier I am, of course. And the less fighting we'll have to do at the end of the season. Now, for me, I just want to be getting where we are secure from relegation. After that, the aim will just be to try and get as many players as possible to get as much game time and training and stuff like that, so that we hopefully can improve some young lads. Let's pause the game because we're going to make a couple of changes now. Freddie with his yellow card will have to go out. So Jordan Marwood is going to come in. He needs to play if he is going to be developing as well. So we need to do that. Terenzi is looking very tired. So let's bring in Bojang. And then I want to, of course, the other Lent player. I want him to get some play time. So should I take out Petri or should I take out Prosa? Prosa has been the better player today. But I did take out Petri last time, so let's take out Prosa this time and let Ukuro play in that position. So the changes have been done. We're not allowed to do any more changes. So let's hope nobody gets injured. And let's see if we can keep this lead with 2-0. Folks is a bit tired as well, which isn't good, but yeah. There's more with a free kick. Petri is there. Oh, over the bar. 15 minutes to go. Curry. Bojang. Oh, Bojang drops the ball, and here they come. Oh no, let's not... Don't let this game end like the previous one. Come on. What? Oh no! They have 15 minutes to equalize now. It seems like my lads just don't have the strength to play for 90 minutes at the moment. Oh, Egan should have taken that one. Anyway, it was a good screamer, a good shot from the crew player, of course. But yeah, whatever. Going to be a nervous end to this game, and here they come again. I guess this is what's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to... I want to go into instructions here. In out of possession, I want tight marking. I want to bring this up and get stuck in because we need to put more pressure on them. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. That one was offside. Let's hope that my orders get out to them. Yeah, he was offside. I see that. Good. Come on. My orders should be out to them, so they should be putting a higher press on them. and putting an earlier press, I would say. And this looks like it's going to last the game out. So, we win. We win. We did win this game. And 3,382 attendants were here looking upon this game, where we're winning 2-1 against Crew Alexandria. Now, ain't that good? We didn't lose out this time. So, yeah, that's great. So, I'll guess I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here. It's time for a game against Hull City away. Hull City is, yeah, probably the club that I rank as the biggest club here in this division. I've seen where they've been, and not so long ago they were in the Premier League. So, yeah. But they're not in Premier League now. They're in League One, and so are we. And we're going to face off against them. So let's just get into the situation. Yeah, like this. You know what? Leeds, I think it was Leeds, wasn't it? Yeah. Leeds contacted me and said that I'm not allowed to use him as a striker. I should use him as a left midfielder or up here, but I don't want to play him up there. If he's going, or up here, so to speak. If he's going to play down here. So that's what I'm going to do. And I've put the training on him to train as an inverted winger in that position. Let's see if they will accept that. And we have folks being injured. That's not good either. So I guess Morton is going to have to come in and do his job there. And looks all right. But I don't think we're going to have... I think we're going to let Ismail stay on and take Terenzi out, because I want a striker to be able to, if any of those, if Eddie or Chris gets injured or something, I want to be able to have somebody that can play in the attack. Yeah, let's get this game on the way and see what we can do against Hull City. It's going to be interesting. We're going to be playing away. So, yeah. Let's do pump our fist. Let's go with the underdogs here as well. And let's kick off. Let's get this game on the way. Hull City are, of course, the big favourites here today. But who knows? Maybe we can do some scary things. And maybe Okoro will be great at that left midfield situation. We haven't played him there yet, so this is the first time that he plays there for us. So that will be interesting. But here comes Hull. Will they be... Oh, Wiggett breaking that one up. A long ball to Proser. Proser running. Come on, Proser. Okuro. That's it. Ooh. That was close, I must say. Very, very close. But here comes Hull again. As Buckley tries to get it in, but it gets to Guthler. Julio. And here they come. And, oh, good save by Toby Egan. A very good save by Toby Egan. And the corner that follows ends up being a counter-attack for us. Here's Eddie Patry. Gets it to Ukuru. Ukuru. Oh, he can't get past Hamptons. So, yeah. Now he's not being played out of position. That's the position I decided. If he's going to be a left winger, he's going to be playing back there. Maybe I'll move him up in the second half or something to for him to play in a more natural position. But since I'm training him to play as a left midfielder, he's going to be playing in the left midfielder position. Moore heading it away. Proser running for it. Proser. Chris Proser. Yeah, come on. Come on. Oh, yes, he puts it in. What a run. More than half the pitch. He runs all the way and scores that goal. What? I was a bit angry with him that he didn't pass once the goalkeeper took that first ball. But when he puts the rebound in, I'm happy. I am happy. I don't care that he didn't pass the ball there, since he did score. So 1-0 after the first half against Hull City. This is a surprise for me, I must say. So let's do like that. And yeah, let's go like that. And now they're all high. That was a real morale boost, I hope. And hopefully can make them play even better. I hope they don't get over excited and draw everything gets lost here now. But they played okay. Morton is having problems on the right side there. And yeah, we haven't played great, but neither have them. They haven't been playing good at all. Tyler Thorne is the only one that's done anything worth mentioning when it comes to them. So has Adshead with the corner. Wiggett is there, but Simpson heads away. We are going to do some changes, even though I am afraid of... Oh, here comes... Dang it. Let's move in here and let's see what we can do, because I am going to move him up into that position that Leeds want him to play in. He's just going to play there for the end of the game, so let's hope that we can hold that together. And then I want to see if there's anybody I want to change. Well, I would like to change Eddie Petrie because he is really tired. So to keep him semi-fresh for the next game, I'll do that. And maybe Morton should go out and Afuka is going to come in. Anybody else? Let's take out that one as well and put in Marwood. And here we go. That 3 changes that I'm hoping can be giving me fresh legs enough out there to be able to at least keep this 1-1. Hopefully not letting any more goals in. There's one more game to play after this one, and it's against Brighton and Hove's under-23 in the Papa John's Trophy. Here comes Hull though. Can they turn this game around? Wiggett gets it away. I'm grateful for that. But it ends up in Hull's possession, and here they come, and they are playing good here at the end of the game. Afuka just pounding it away, but it comes back pretty quick. Chang, it looks like they're going to get the last word here and going to turn this game around. I don't think we're going to be able to unless Thorne goes out there. No. He only got a yellow card there, so well, if we can hold out for another 4 minutes, it's a 1-1 goal or a draw, and I guess we're gonna have to be satisfied with that. I mean, Hull is supposed to be a big club here, 10,000 almost in attendance. So yeah, guess I'll just see you in the last game of this episode. And so we're here. Last game of this episode is going to be in the Papa John's Trophy, home against Brighton under-23. Now, before we do anything like that, first of all, let's just show here in transfer history. Emil Hayes has left us. He went to Chester. I think he had 1,000 or something like that in salary. So that's a good thing because we didn't use him anymore. He did 4 good seasons or 3 good seasons or 3 really good seasons. And yeah, 4 really good seasons actually. Even if he wasn't great last season, he was quite good last season as well. So it was about time for him to leave because he didn't play very well anymore, I felt. So yeah, but it's been a bit of a club legend, and now he's moved on, and so that's. And of course, Oliver Newton, Hatem Ben Arma has gone out on loan as well. We have very many players out on loan, but hopefully they will be developing in those clubs. And players like Matt Bistrup and Xavier Bartele hopefully will be able to get a working permit because they're playing in those clubs. I don't know. And same with Casper Ottesen and Christa With as well. Those 4 players are all in need of work permit. So, but what I was going to why I went in here, it was because I want to go into clauses here, and that is because we're going to have a look at finances. Sorry to jump around like that. Yes, already after 6 days we have lost £85,000. Now, I don't know if there is any way to go back a month. There isn't. The thing is, last month we lost £200,000 in a month. We can't continue like that. So that's why I see here in the clauses, we have a couple with a pound mark here. Carl Coleman is that we can sell a clausule that has a 25% of his next transfer fee will go to us, and we can choose to take 1.47 million. And that is, I think I want to do that. First of all, he doesn't play. Second of all, I think he's 20 now, yes, and he doesn't play. I don't think he's played a single game since they bought him. No, haven't played a single game. So I want to try and get him back later on, and because we have him, as I said, on the short list. And if he doesn't get to play, of course, it would be very interesting to sign him on a free transfer again. There's yet another year before he's going to be released. If he's going to be released, if nobody buys him or anything like that before that, there's yet another year left. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to take that £1.47 million. We're going to sell that clause for him, and that's going to be good for our financial situation. We have another similar thing with Neil Flahaven, where we can get 1.32. Now, I don't think that he's playing either. No, doesn't get to play. Is 21 years of age. Contract runs out 28. I think we have him as well for the possibility to buy him back, which we want to do if we can, of course. Not buy him back, sorry. Get him back on a free transfer. So we're going to do the same thing there. We're going to sell that clause for 1.32. That's a nice sum of money that we get in. We still have 167,000 each in these 2 summer things here, so that's good. Then we have Mad Mikkelson's. I don't think that was much money, so I'm not going to consider that even. I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to think about that. I'm just going to let that run. And then we have Sam Thomas down here. It's £84,000. That's this month lost if we sell the clausule here. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to sell that as well, and then I don't think we have any more. So we're now allowed to take a look at we have a balance of 6.4, and we have a profit this month of 2.8. Now we have no more money coming in, so now we need to get our finances in order here to start making money instead of losing money each month. So, which is going to be hard. Definitely it's going to be hard. But this was good money to get, I must say. Good money. So, but enough about that. Let's get into the last game of this episode, which is a game we're going to play in the under 23 thingamajig here with. Well, we are not going to play with the under 23 team, but Brighton is going to play with the under 23 in this Papa John's Trophy. And do we have? Well, he is back, but he is not in a good fitness situation. So, folks, but I think we need to play him otherwise anyway, because we need any good players we can get to play today. So yeah, I'm missing out on Martin Turney. I hope he will be back pretty soon. I don't know how many weeks there's left of that. 4 weeks, so he's probably not going to be playing in the next episode either. So those 4 games is probably going to go away as well. Anyway, I think we are going to play like this. I think, yeah, Fuka can play there on that right side if something happened to Folks. So let's just get into it and see if we can get something out of this game. It is a Premier League team. If they haven't fallen out, of course, I haven't looked upon the Premier League as much as I might should do. I should say not have to, but should have done during these seasons. It's been 7 years since the start of it, so of course a lot of things can have happened, but I think they are probably still up there around the Premier League or Championship, I'm pretty sure. So of course they're going to be a favourites to win this game, even if it's only their under 23 team. And we are here with our first team, so let's see what happens. We won in the first game against Cheltenham, so with 1-0 I think it was, so that was a good thing. Egan grabbing that corner without any problems, hoisting it up towards Petrie, get to Proser, to Adshead, and we get it over to Petrie, to Stewart, to Petrie. Oh, Eddie Petrie close for us to take the lead there. That's so weird. Come on. Well, they won against Swindon in their first game here, and we won against Cheltenham, so it is a group final at the moment. Petrie! Oh! He scores goals! Eddie Petrie has done it again! And we take the lead here. How nice. How nice isn't this? I think this is supposed to be the toughest game in this group. Swindon should not be a big problem for us. Because they are way down in the system, if I'm not wrong. It's more with the free kick. And oh, Eddie Petrie! He makes it again. It's 2-0 for Welling United. Oh, how great isn't this? How great isn't this? A great place to build up some self-confidence and everything. And that's just marvelous. Here's Curry. Doesn't reach Proser though. Curry again. Curry to Petrie. Petrie finding Folks, finding Proser. Folks back to Proser, and Proser makes it 3-0! And we're running away with it at the moment. And that makes me think that maybe I should take out Folks so that he doesn't get injured again. He's done it good so far, but I want to keep him on a couple of more minutes. I think I want to let him play the first half. I feel it's wrong to take players out in the first. Oh, they bring one back. That was actually a really good goal from them. A good free kick from half the pitch, and then yeah, that was a good goal. Look at this. But where are all my players are way too high. Oh well. And yeah, as I said, Gethin Folks is getting really tired now. Let's take him out. We can't wait for him to get injured. I don't want to wait for him to get injured. Here's Adset with the corner. And ends up out to Stewart. Back to Adset. Gets it into Proser! Chris Proser makes it 4-1. Ole. I guess Brighton don't have a good under-23 team. Look at this. Adset, Proser, and yes, the goal is there, and it's 4-1 for Welling United. We are playing good today. Wicket is not playing as good as I was hoping. Curry, the same thing with Curry. But yeah, as long as we win our game, I'm going to go with outstretched arm. And I'm now very happy, and let's let them continue to play this good. As said, being tired, do we have anybody that can play in the central midfield? We have Marwood. Let's bring Marwood in there. Eddie Petrie really tired, so let's bring in Akinwale there. And of course, we are going to go into the tactics here as well, and we're going to put up Okoro to play there so that he plays in his natural position for a couple of minutes as well. Maybe, hopefully that will keep the league staff away from us so they don't complain about him now that he is getting some time there. And Akinwale makes it 5-1 with a pass from Okoro. How good isn't that? Look at this. Wicket gets it to Okoro. Okoro getting it into Akinwale, heads it away there in the far post, and yeah, 5-1. What a surprising result, at least for me. I'm gonna have to take a look at where Brighton is nowadays, if they're a championship team or a Premier League team. Even if it's only their under 23. It's not one of the under 23 that I am really going through each season to see if there's anybody. I do really go through many of the top teams like United, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Tottenham, and those teams, Newcastle, and those. It's mostly those that I go through there under 23 and looking at what kind of players they're going to running out of contract in the under 23 and shortlist them, and hopefully when they release them one can sign them. So Brighton is not one that I think in the beginning I did actually went into that club as well, but I don't have any strong feelings that it's been good players that has come from them. So yeah, but you shouldn't be doing that. I guess I should go through all the Premier League under 23 and do sign a lot of them. We win this game 5-1. What a marvelous way to end this episode. And let's just move on here, outstretched armed, and be very happy about this result. And yeah, it is we are top of the table. We have Swindon left to play, who actually beat Cheltenham though. So to be honest here now, yeah, if we lose against Swindon, we stand a chance of actually ending up third. So we need to take a point against Swindon, and there's no way. A point against Swindon will put us top of the table. Losing against them can depending on the goal scores and everything, can actually bring us down to third. So we need a point to be absolutely sure that we will win it. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's have a look at where Swindon really is. They're in League 2, so they're just one division lower down than us. That's might be a bit worrying anyway. £11,2800 is the prize money here. We could see that let's see, Petri, they want me to give him praise because he was good. Chester Matthew, this is lent out players. We have a lot of, as I said, a lot of players that are lent out. And one of the ones, this is one of the players that I have most, should I say, highest hopes for. I think he can become a good player. I don't know which Premier League club. I think it is United or Liverpool where we got him from. Yeah, Man United. So yeah, I do high hopes that he will become a superstar in the future. But at the moment, I just didn't feel that playing in the preseason games, he wasn't one of the players to be good enough to take a first team position. So I lent him out. Hopefully he will continue to develop there, and maybe already next season be one of the players to fight for a central defending position. And especially if we don't get Neil Moore next season, he could become the one that plays in that position. And Oliver Newton's first game, he had a quiet game, but they did win. He is in East Leaf. So yeah, let's go through some things here before we end the episode. The finances, as we said, we have £6,400,000. We made a profit by releasing or giving away those clauses thingamajigs or clauses. So we made almost £3 million in a profit so far this month. It's going to drop. It's going to drop a lot because we don't bring in anywhere near the money that we spend in salaries. We should not have this wage budget. Definitely not. That's way too high for a club like ours. And a transfer budget of 4 million, that's ridiculous. We can't spend those. We can't spend 4 million on players, because then we will bankrupt ourselves. So we need to keep this, and we need to sign free players and youth players, hopefully, and hopefully good youth players that can develop into great players and that can become an income by selling them later on, so to speak. So the problem is going to come now, making the way from League One to the Premier League. I don't know if we'll ever make it, but the problem will come now, because we can't just be signing under 23 players from Premier League clubs that are kicking out their under 23 players and believe that we're going to be getting up to the Premier League in that way. That's just not the way it is. They are great. They've been a great asset down where we've been. They've almost been a kind of a sheet, to be honest, because we have earned a lot of money by getting them sold. and they have made wonders for us to be able to come as far as we have in the league situation. Being up in League One has been much to do with them. They are much the reason. They're these under 23 players. The only really strange thing is that we still have Charlie Wiggets left. Nobody's bought him, which is, I'm very happy for it. And but at the same time, I feel very weird that nobody has come in and gotten him away from us. I know, I think it was Chelsea. He was, yes. So yeah, and it is one of those under 23 players that I stole, was able to get, I should say. So yeah, but he's going to be, no, that's the FA Trophy, so that's no, he's not going to go back there for many years at least. Maybe once he gets old and maybe we'll get to sell him down to a National League side so that he can play in that trophy competition again, but otherwise he should not go back down there. If anything, I think he has the potential to sign for a championship team, or maybe even one of the lesser Premier League teams. So I think there's great potential in this player, and yeah, I think it's but it's been a bit weird that he hasn't been one of the players that we have that has been stolen from us. We've been able to keep him at the club for many years, and I'm very happy about that. He pretty much played every season with plenty of games, and he's played okay. He's not been great, but he has been good for us, and he's been here since National League. Two seasons in the National League he did for us. So yeah, this is it's cool. It's really, really cool. Toby Egan has been with us from the start, if I'm not, yeah, South. That's when we started. He's been here from the start, and he's just gotten better and better and better. And I don't know if there's if he's close to his full potential or not. It doesn't seem it when you look at these stars here. It seems like he has some way to go. But the question is, can he develop to that high in this club, or do he need to go through, or maybe it's just too late because he's 25. He still have at least a 10-year career left if he doesn't get any major injuries, since he's a goalkeeper. They can play a bit longer than the outfield players. So but I'm pleased with him. I think that's one of the players that I'm hoping will stay here for his entire career. Well, he has been in Ipswich, Haverhill and Brantham, but I'm hoping that the rest of his career he will stay at Welling United, being able to maybe even get a testimonial game. He's played here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's into his 7th season. So making 3 more seasons and he will be into his 10th, into 10, and then he will get a testimonial. That's not impossible, because we're going to try to sign a new contract with him once this runs out, unless we get our hands on a better keeper. But I think that's going to be a problem. And it's only 450 per week, which is kind of remarkable that he stays at that low salary as well. But his reputation is not very high. I mean, just 1.5 star, while his current ability is a 3 star. So yeah, maybe that's one of the reasons why his salary stays down. but we've had a really good use of him. I'm very pleased with that player. So, but I think we've done what we've set out to do. I think we've gone as far as we are going to go in this episode. We have the improved training facility. I am going to make a new board request once this is finished. I am going to request them to improve it again, just because I want to be trying to make that as good as possible. When we look at this, training is only below average in the training facilities, and we want that to be at least average, hopefully even better. I'm going to do my best to try and get the training facilities to continue to be developed throughout this game. Of course, I want them to be top notch. So yeah. But having said that, I would like to say, do like, subscribe, and all that nice stuff. Stay safe out there in this dangerous world, and have loads of fun. And I'll just end with bye 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 bye.